I want to address all the negativity and saying he was something being a stolen car, this and that. He was supposed to be at home that night. Let me get this out. He had no business being on a stolen car, man. He had a bed to come home to. He slept in a car. He couldn't get in the house. All right. He called me like 6, 9 times, and I was asleep. Ryan, I'm so sorry. This was never supposed to happen to you. Ever. I'm so sorry, Ryan. I'm so sorry, Ryan.
So much. Thank you, Yogi. No, thank you.
On May 1st, 18-year-old named Rodney Hinton was fatally shot by police in Cincinnati, Ohio. Officers claimed he was fleeing a stolen vehicle and pointed a gun at them. Body cam footage captured the tense moments leading up to the fatal shots. Ryan was just 18 years old. He was a son, a friend, and like many teenagers, flawed, but full of potential. On the day of May 1st, he was behind the wheel of a stolen vehicle, according to police. They claimed he refused to pull over, leading to a foot chase that ended in gunfire. The officer reported that Ryan was armed with a gun, and they felt in fear for their lives. However, body cam footage of the incident doesn't show him ever flash or point a gun towards the officer who shot him. Ryan was running away when he was fatally struck. The following morning, Rodney Hinton Jr., Ryan's father, viewed the body cam footage of his son's death. Witnesses described him as visibly distraught, leaving the viewing session in silence. Rodney was overwhelmed with grief. Watching the footage was an unbearable experience for him. Hours later, on May 2nd, while directing traffic for a university event, Deputy Larry Henderson was struck and killed by a vehicle. Deputy Henderson had recently retired. A U.S. Marine and 33-year law enforcement veteran, he served as an academy instructor, as well as on the dive team, SWAT team, FBI task force, and bomb unit. For nearly 2 decades, Deputy Henderson also volunteered as security detail for the Bearcats, the University of Cincinnati football team, often traveling with them to games, keeping the players safe. One of Deputy Henderson's friends wrote the following on social media. Larry was a husband, a father of 5 kids, a grandfather. Larry and his wife were fostering 2 small children, an infant and a toddler. Larry and his wife were planning to adopt these precious babies. This is heartbreaking on so many levels. Deputy Larry Henderson didn't see color. He didn't care if you were straight or gay, Muslim, Hebrew or Catholic, rich or poor, fat or skinny. Larry genuinely loved everyone. They would probably need a stadium to fill for all of the people that would like to honor him and attend his service. The driver was identified as Rodney Hinton Jr. Rodney was charged with aggravated murder. Prosecutors allege that he intentionally targeted Deputy Henderson, a claim that has intensified the community's grief and confusion.
Ask you some questions, all right? You have a serious medical or mental health issue that needs immediate attention? Is that a yes or a no? Have you recently considered attempted suicide? No. You want to hurt yourself or anybody else?
The dual tragedies have sparked a complex dialogue within the Cincinnati community, touching on issues of policing, mental health, and the depths of parental grief. 2 lives lost, 2 families shattered, and a city left searching for answers. One of Rodney's brothers tried to go into the courtroom to see him, but they wouldn't let him in. That only added to the pain and made him react out of emotion. What's wild is they let all those officers show up in full force, but his own brother wasn't allowed in. It felt like they were trying to intimidate the family.
Come on, man, y'all cool. I just want my brother to see me. I just want my brother to see me. I just want my brother to see me. My brother can't see me. They did this shit before. They did this shit before. They did it before. I got video of them messing with my brother and me before. I ain't do nothing. I just wanted my brother to see me. I ain't do nothing to him. He talking about that's my family. That's my family in that too. Doing all that. And see me one-on-one, man. I got 40 motherfuckers there for my brother, man. Talking like y'all hard. Y'all can't do that shit one-on-one. Swear to God, man.
This entire situation is heartbreaking on both sides. But here's what Rodney's father had to say.
I'm Rodney Hinton Jr. I want to give a condolence out to the officers that got killed, my whole family. I'm asking for forgiveness, and I've been praying hard for the officer that killed my grandson. I've been praying hard for him and his family because I know he's hurting off this. As I seen in the video about my grandson, I seen two scared people. I seen the officer scared, and I seen my grandson scared. So it's an unfortunate incident that happened. So that's all I seen. It was like, I didn't see the police there try to kill. No. What I seen was two persons made a mistake. My grandson made a mistake being there, and the officer, he was trying to get back to his family too. So that's what I seen. So it's not about revenge or anything. I have nothing against nobody. You know, my Lord and Savior is Jesus Christ, and I represent Him. So, with that said, please, everybody, just try to forgive everybody who done anything to anybody.
Mr. Hinton, for you, this is a fact-finding mission more than anything to make sure you understand.
Yeah,
exactly
it's a peace thing for me, for everything, for everybody to heal off this. I want everybody to heal off this. You know, it's like a mistake. I really feel bad for the officer who was shooting because I can see the scaredness in him too. People can't see it because I'm going spiritual with this now. So I was able to see that God had allowed me to see this part of the accident. You know, just like my son made an accident too. So he made an accident. Just, you know what I'm saying, just trying to just move on now. That's all I'm trying to do on. And I'm praying for the officer and their family. You know.
How hard has this been for...
I have to disagree with the grandfather. He said he saw two scared individuals, the officer and his grandson. But here's my issue with that. The officer had options. He could have chased him or used a taser. But instead, he chose a fatal shot. And there's no coming back from that. We've seen police handle far worse situations with restraint. Like the man who shot up a church, armed with an AK-47 if I'm not mistaken. Yet he was peacefully arrested and even taken to Burger King. That double standard is undeniable. In the body cam footage, the officer didn't appear to be in any immediate danger. If someone is running away from you, they aren't posing a threat. In this case, the cop was the aggressor. Police always claim they feared for their life, but that excuse is worn out. I'm not justifying anything, but this situation could have been handled very differently.
Friday, May 2nd, just before 10:30 p.m.
Wake up. Wake up.
Just hours after detectives say Rodney Hinton Jr. intentionally drove his car straight towards Deputy Larry Henderson, killing him. Here, we see deputies from Hamilton and Clermont counties, along with officers from Cincinnati police, as they cuff and shackle Hinton.
I'll put this around your waist.
Once secure, officers and deputies march Hinton from CPD headquarters
And then swing your legs around. You need help?
and into a cruiser, where he's taken to the Clermont County Jail. As soon as Hinton arrives, the booking process begins. Watch this as a Clermont County corrections officer asks Hinton a series of questions.
You have a serious medical or mental health issue that needs immediate attention? Is that a yes or a no? Have you recently considered attempted suicide? No. You want to hurt yourself or anybody else?
As you can see, Hinton shakes his head no to each of those questions. As the process continues, Hinton seemingly has no clue where he is.
You're in Clermont County, bud.
Corrections officers then remove Hinton's shackles and escort him to a holding cell, where he stays until the following morning, when he's transported back to Hamilton County.
Step down slow. Hey, with this deputy right here, okay?
To face a judge, along with dozens of Hamilton County Sheriff's deputies on hand to show their support for their fallen colleague.
How do you guys feel about this situation? Please comment your thoughts and opinions. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed this video.
Thank you. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, Yogi.
No, thank you all. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, my beautiful people. I got to get this off my chest. I need to talk about the grandfather, Rodney Hinton. I need to talk about him. You get on national TV and praise Jesus and praise the thing that killed your grandson. You barely mention your dead grandson that was killed. Rodney Hinton, you're disgusting. You make me sick. Christian folks, y'all talk about how it's so wrong to talk to the dead, but y'all would sit here and praise somebody that has killed someone that came from you. This young man needs assistance in the afterlife. If he was breaking the law, then arrest him. Arrest him. There was no reason to kill him. In his back at that. Them motherfucking police take in killers every day. Walk them in every day. And don't do nothing to them. So you can't tell me they couldn't have arrested this young man. And yo damn granddaddy is up here praising Jesus and your killer. Rodney Hinton, when you get to the astro, your ancestors going to whoop your ass. They're going to whoop your ass if they can find you, because I assume you saved because your soul is going to be lost. I assume you saved because you're talking about Jesus. But your soul going to be lost in the astro. Nobody's going to be able to find you. But if they do, they're going to whoop your ass. Don't you know your grandson is your ancestor now? You will probably need him. Just like he needs you now. But you get on national TV and ask for prayers for his killer. Because, I seen they had a job to do. I'm looking at it from the spiritual. And, shut up. You was not looking at it from the spiritual. Because if you was, your son wouldn't have been alone when he did what he did. I mean, damn, like, what's wrong with y'all? This is the Twilight Zone. Y'all stupid. How can y'all love something so much over your own flesh and blood? And it ain't doing shit for you. It's not doing shit for you, but making you look stupid. You the most down and out people I have ever seen. And the most wicked. Like, damn, you got so many witches in the church. Warlocks in the church. I get the most Christian clients because they got damn spells on them. Where is your Jesus? No damn where. But you sit here praising your grandson's killer and Jesus on national TV. Your spirit is
Even though Deputy Henderson wasn't the officer who killed Ryan, I still understand where she's coming from. The grandfather could have showed more sympathy for his grandson and his son as well.
So everybody that's making videos about Rodney Hinton Jr., I believe is his name, a father who killed a police officer the day after his son was killed by a police officer. So he did it for revenge. And I'm seeing posts like everyone is saying, "Oh, keep your head up, brother. You a hero. You took one for the team, and we appreciate you. Fight fire with fire." I'm seeing a lot of people, and I'm like, you got to be the most stupidest person ever in life. This man killed a police officer, and we have people talking about he's a hero. You have to fight fire with fire. If they killed his son, then I'm glad he killed them back. Stand up. And I'm like, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. What are you talking about? Like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like, what is wrong with people, man? I mean, his son was in a police chase, fleeing from the police. He had possession of a gun on him. And guess what? You resist the police, you run, you have a gun, you get shot and killed. That's the consequences. It says it in the Bible. When you resist authority, there are consequences. Things happen when you resist. It says it in the Bible. But people just need to stop, man, with this race war. Oh, keep your head up, brother. I'm glad he killed one of the police officers. They fighting fire with fire. Now they know how it feels to lose one of their own. Like, that is stupid, man. You promoting murder. You promoting violence and cold blood murder. That police officer had nothing to do with his son's death. The police officer that was killed by the father the next day had nothing to do with his son's death. He was just a regular officer working traffic duty, and the guy ran him over in the car and killed him on purpose. Like, stop it, man, with these posts, man. Like, it's just nonsense, bro. Black people are the most race war people I've ever seen in my life. Like, just stop, man. Stop with it, bro. He was a thug. He was running from the police. His son had a gun on him. And guess what? He got shot and killed. The officers got to make it home at night. And guess what? I believe that the father deserves to be in jail. Put him away and let him rot. I believe they should have killed him like they killed his son. And I believe they should have put 20, 30, 40, 50 bullets in the man for killing that officer. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, keep your head up. We thank you for, this is for the black community. Thank you, brother. You're going to be a hero in jail. No, man, that's not cool, bro. You a cold-blood murderer who killed an innocent cop because you think that officer had a part in dealing with your son's death. It's crazy, bro. Just stop it. Just stop it. It's nonsense. Black people, get your act together. Get your act together. I'm sick and tired of it. Get it together. Get it together. Get it together. And in my opinion, I believe black people are the most racist people. I believe they have more ought against white people than white people have an ought against us. They're so victim-minded. They just live in a victim mindset, about white people, that all white people are out to get them. Bro, stop it, man. Be free. You can be delivered today. You can be set free by the power of the Holy Ghost. Be free from that victim mindset. It's a demon. It's a demon. It's a demon.
And another thing. Rodney's family started a GoFundMe for him that later got removed. It's crazy. Just about a week ago, a woman was able to generate $1 million from her GoFundMe for calling a kid the N-word. It's ridiculous. But you be the judge.